Hi everybody, this is Jake with Clinical Exercise. Thanks for liking and following us on Facebook. Today I want to take a few minutes and just kind of give you a quick rundown on why I became a corrective exercise specialist. A lot of people ask me, why did I get into this profession, or why do I do what I do? I think a lot of it has to do with I was originally born stateside, but all my grown-up years my parents were overseas missionaries in Senegal, West Africa. And so growing up, we didn't have TV and a lot of radio and things like that. I mean, it was all outdoors activities, so sports all the time, running, playing. It was near the equator, so we had nice weather. So I grew up spending all of my time, all of my days just outside doing sports and being active. So when I came back to the United States and got settled in here, I had a lot of trouble with the idea of sitting behind a desk and spending my life, typing on a computer or doing office type work. And so I was drawn to physical activity and exercise. Because I love people, I enjoy working with people, I enjoy encouraging people. I just had a natural niche for fitting into being able to incorporate my active lifestyle and what I love to do growing up in helping people. And those were my early years as a personal trainer. What I came to find along the way is that a lot of the people that I wanted to help the most ended up starting to get injuries, whether it was injuries from things they were doing in the gym or just injuries outside the gym. By coming into the gym, they'd work out and they'd get more injuries, or the injuries they had would seem to get worse. And so after a while, I was like, well, something's wrong here. If people are trying to come in to get fit and get active and get healthy for the long haul, how come as they come in, they're getting injuries, or they're getting overuse, or they're getting joint issues going on? So how can I change that scenario? And so I went to some really good conferences and learned a lot about myself. Found that even though I was in phenomenal shape at the time, almost competitively bodybuilding, that I had a lot of issues with how my mechanics and how my body worked. And so some professionals were able to show me the limitations and the potential long-term risks associated with what I had going on. And that was when everything changed for me. And from that point on, I devoted my entire career and all of my study and energy to understanding the optimal function of the human body, how it's supposed to work and how it's supposed to move. And so in my practice, what I do is not so much focused on just working out or losing weight or getting in shape, but in really helping people be able to identify areas in their bodies that aren't working or moving correctly, or in dealing with some of their aches and pains and being able to either eliminate those or reduce the effects of those so that they can have optimum function later in life. And so a lot of my clientele are ranging anywhere from 50 to 85 years old and living active, healthy lifestyles and being able to do that relatively pain-free. So anyways, that's my mission in life, and my direction in my business is helping people to, regardless of any condition you may have physically, any issues with arthritis or chronic pain or things like that, is to be able to live an active lifestyle and do things to help improve your quality of life. So anyways, thanks for checking out my story. Share it with anybody you think that might be interested in this type of help. And thanks for following us. We'll talk to you next week.